Tigers welcome one of the biggest stories of the season, the Vanderbilt Commodores.
They know that Vanderbilt will seek to try to play keep away in this game and try to limit possessions.
Brock Taylor kicks it over the head of Jay Crawford to a tailback today. And there it is on the first play. Hunter, first down run for the Tigers. More than 15 on the first play. On a 3rd and 4, it's a toss. It goes to the corner, bouncing off defenders is Cobb, but Jeremiah won't get there. Instead, a 3rd and 8. Of course, Auburn did have a 15-yard run on their first play and then had to punt. Looking for their second first down. Instead, Thorne is going down. And he has Eli Stowers standing to his right. And he gives it to Eli, who's going the wrong way. DeMarcus Riddick was right with Eli on a tackle for loss. On 2nd and 14, Pavia is facing pressure against his body, throws, and he puts it right in there at the 50 to Alexander out of the backfield all year.
It's just a natural edit. He ended up this time, it's not designed for him to flush left, just had to. Now they'll do it on purpose, the touch.
Don't let him out of the hashes, and they're able to do that here. Another punt that almost got blocked. Mirko facing pressure, but a great punt from Jesse that'll be down by Vandy inside the 2 at the 1. Fresh set of downs for Thorne at the 14. So much time, throws wide open to a crosser. Lambert Smith is down to his own 42. Analysts in the building all night long trying to figure out how to defend it. Pavia moves the pocket wide open. Receiver past the 50. That's Junior Sherrill, who got lost in the Auburn secondary. Next to Pavia on this 2nd and 8. Diego drifts back, and he's got Stowers first down near the Auburn 30. Looking that way, throwing down the field. Touchdown, A.J. Newberry. For 2 on their first 2 third downs. They get it here and score 6.
Now, misidentified. It wasn't Stowers to the right side, but they're in a shallow cross. You're thinking a possession throw, and instead, you throw it to your back. Downfield, and once again, Pavia, incredibly accurate. We've seen it in this game. Number 2 for Vanderbilt has been dialed in. Auburn has been very inefficient at 3rd and medium range throughout the season.
Carry. It is Cobb, first down run past the 50, stays in bounds, and he's down inside the 40.
The opening possession, this time great job of just breaking tackles by Cobb. And right through the would-be tackle of C.J. Taylor.
They are running it. It's Simmons, first down, turns the corner, and stays in bounds down near the 30. Benjamin Russell High School, about 45 minutes from here in Montgomery. And there's another throw out of the backfield. What a catch by Fairweather. Rivaldo inside the 2, dives, touchdown. Wow.
Well, repeatedly, Auburn's been willing to roll the dice. Fairweather, great catch. Right off of what is an immaculate field here today. And look at the effort after the catch. We talked about it in this game. Open field tackling, the run after the catch was going to be key. You get the 4th down conversion, then you're able to get it to a playmaker, and your tight end Fairweather.
Well, on that one, Cedric Alexander back in the game, and Amaris Williams with a great form tackle on him.
Certainly backs Auburn up after what was otherwise a gainer.
Instead, 1st and 20. Thorne steps up and goes down. Couldn't get out of Aeneas to Cosmo's grasp. And on 3rd and 4, Pavia keeps it himself, but he can't outrun Jaron Thompson. 4th down. Suffering an injury early in the game, evidently went through all the protocols. On 2nd and 2, Thorne will throw, and there is Keandre Lambert-Smith. Haven't called his name much today. The Penn State transfer has been great all year, 22 yards.
Luke Deal's lined up in the backfield with Fairweather up there on the line of scrimmage.
Deal tries to block, can't get to the defender though. Brandon Fontenette. Pavia just has 5 completions and Stowers only has 1 of them. Now Mirko again gets it down there, but falling into the end zone. Alston and Cobb surround Thorne in the end zone. Alston running sideways, Thorne running forward, barely got out of the end zone. Oscar Chapman is barely in play here. Another good punt. Will send Height back to his own 40. Now he's in Auburn territory. Martell turns the corner, is inside the 25.
Your defense comes out, does its job, and Martell Height back-to-back plays. He was the defender on the stutter go, then takes this punt return. And Vanderbilt, who has been stymied on offense, 1 drive, only been able to move the ball when aided by penalty. Watch him finish that, boom.
And make it 9. Exactly what Hugh Freeze needed to do, and now maybe some razzle-dazzle. Simmons wants to throw, instead takes a big loss. Brandon Fontenette tackles him back near the 32. Dogs just starting up on ABC. 2nd and 4 after that 6-yard completion. Down the field, there's a completion. Quincy Skinner, first completion since the first quarter, as Skinner was free underneath. And on 2nd and 4, Pavia throws to the end zone, touchdown. That's Stowers.
Well, you had to think in the red zone, where are they going to go with this football? They brought Stowers all the way across the formation, takes a big hit from Jay Crawford right at the goal line. But the big tight end of the Commodores maintains possession, crosses the goal line for a touchdown. Made that field goal earlier, a personal foul leading 2 possessions, up 10.
Hunter leaves the backfield. Thorne pushes it down the field. Good catch made by Lambert-Smith for 17 yards. Just want to keep winning as many games as we can. And who knows, maybe influence the college football playoff picture. Thorne throws to Fairweather, the ball comes out, and that'll do it. If it's a fumble, it is.
Like CJ Taylor's the one that rakes it out.
James Bryce last year thinking, wow, this program, where does it go from here? 2-10 record. Well, the answer is to Las Cruces, New Mexico, to find an offensive identity.
Yeah.
And Clark Lee has a 6-3 football team after a 17-7 win at Jordan-Hare Stadium.